Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 7th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, pretty decent time frame, didn't have to be up too early, anything going on, so got up though, got out, got the dogs outside, got the mess cleaned up that Bruce made, and it just kind of is what life happens now at his age. So went ahead, got Bruce fed, got their dog, only eats in the evenings and that, but I fed the big mastiff, got her fed as well. Jumped in the hot tub, just got my soak on for a little bit, nothing too major. Got that done and had a few little things to take care of. From there, ran over to feed some cats that I'm taking care of over New Smyrna. Been doing it for a while now, and it's just been a cluster this time of what days she needs me to watch the cats and what days she doesn't, because she since got her new boyfriend who's coming and going into the house. It sounds like he's going there every night. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but he works evenings or something. I don't know what the hell's happened, but he won't be there when I'm there supposedly, and then he's gonna be here on some of the weekends. He's not gonna be there, so it's a cluster of what days are what. And my big thing is I do not want to walk into a house when somebody else is actually there. Like that, it doesn't do well for me. So got there, got in there, rang the doorbell and stuff, opened the door, did a little yelling and hollering to let people know I'm here, because I don't know this person or met them, and who knows how they sleep, and who knows, might be some PTSD or God knows what's going on. So definitely feels like I'm setting myself up for a incident that's going to go poorly in the whole process, but kind of is what it is. So went ahead from there, got the cats all taken care of, got back to the house, gave back the big mastiff. She went home. They were wanting to pick up this morning. They got back in late last night. They're going to pick up, but decided to pick them up this morning instead. So they picked her up. She went home, so everything was good to go at the house. Hang out with the dogs, just kind of chilling out. Got a little bit here and there done. Decided to go get my run done early, partly because I was out anyway, and went by the shop, checking my Suburban, and there's a spacer they need, whatever. I don't know. Something about the pulleys, to space the pulley out to make it line up off the water pump. So I was like, okay, I'll go see if I can't find one. And I'm like, that looks like a fan spacer to me, not a pulley spacer, but hey, whatever. So I ran out, ended up at Napa, and they said they could order me one. And then also looking for lug nuts. Nobody has lug nuts in stock anymore, apparently. Nobody has anything in stock. Like, and if you don't have an actual part number, they can't help you. Or if you don't say, this is the exact part, this is what it goes on. Like, well, my truck's multiple vehicles in one, and I don't know what this thing's called, because it's not a fan spacer, it's a pulley spacer, but nobody seems to know. But we got the universal, took an old lug nut in so we could check the thread depths and the size, and it's a 7/16 20 thread. So I'm like, okay, cool. So wasn't sure which one we needed, so I had to go get the wheel and basically, so I'll bring the wheel back tomorrow. They ordered me in 6 of them, so I can make sure it's going to fit on the that's going to seat down in, because the way the wheel's set up is kind of a strange design, and I thought this might work. I'm like, I think this would. He kept trying to show me their stuff. I'm like, no, I want an open-ended nut just like this nut, so I can see my threads coming through, because this is not the wheel it's designed for. The legs are long enough and whatever. So it's like, okay, I'll get some ordered. So they got me some ordered, and then on the way home, I thought I'm going to stop by and talk to Mike's tire shop repair. They deal with tires all the damn time and take tons of wheels and tires off vehicles. And I said, hey, can somebody give me their opinion? I think I know what I'm looking at, but can you tell me if I'm right? He came out and looked at it, had the old wheel on the back of the truck. He goes, yeah, actually, those wheels right there, those lug nuts will fit on it too. I said, yes, but this won't because of such and such and such. He goes, okay, I understand. So he goes, those lug nuts will also fit there. I'm like, cool, no big deal. So went ahead, and the newer lugs are a deeper or wider thread for a larger stud, so it would not fit, but it is what it is. He told me the shape and style, so I wasn't sure if we need an acorn, we need a shaft style. There's different types of lug nuts that they make that I had to figure out which one it was, and he told me what I needed to know. I said, perfect, appreciate you, man. You saved me a ton of research on the internet and trying to look it all up. So from what I told the guy at Napa was the one I needed. So I'll figure out tomorrow how that actually goes, but got the spacer order. Will be here at like 7 a.m. The lug nuts will be here at like 11 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll go deal with that. So I didn't go back by the shop to mess with it, so there's nothing I can do, waiting for the parts to get here, and said to hell with it. So I went ahead and said, cool, no big deal. Proceeded to go back home. I went ahead after my run. Actually went down to the park, ran my run on the little bike trail area thing they built. Got my basically 6K put in, which puts me well ahead of my mark on the miles for the year for my marathon week, which I'm super excited about how well it's holding up. I'm really glad that that's going well. So going ahead and just keep running my 5K plus every day, and that way I can make sure I knock it out and get it over with. Once I reach my full marathon week, then I can worry about not maybe cutting back a little bit, but here I might as well finish up this year strong, get it in, and get that finished up, and then from there I'll worry about the rest of the year, what I'm going to do next year for biking or whatever going to happen. So, but yeah, got back to the house, hung around there a little bit, got myself a shower, played the dogs a little more, and then proceeded to wait for my wife to get home from work. I had a couple of people reach out for dog daycare, wanting their dog walked over like Christmas and stuff, and they're like, one of them, like, their dog just like says the dog leaks all the time. They give it medication, but the dog just basically pees in the house just all the time. And I'm like, oh, that's what I want. And loves to hang on the couch with you and loves to sleep in the bed with you. And I'm like, yeah, I want a dog that lays on my couch and sleeps in my bed that pisses constantly. Like, no, I'm good. And it's like, whatever. I had one that was like a year and 2 months old and still not house trained, and it's not even fully pee pad trained either, and it's like a Labrador sized dog. And I'm like, holy crap, people are crazy. So then I had one of them reach out. Then both of them like, no, I'm good. It's busy enough the time of year that I'm not looking to add new dogs I've never watched into my flock. That's just, into the pack is too much. So one of them got like really offended by that and told me, well, she lives close and I should at least meet the dog. And I'm like, well, I was trying to be nice because your dog pisses on everything and like leaks urine throughout a house. I don't want that dog here. I try to be nice and use the excuse of, hey, since you've not worked with me before, that's why I'm not taking you. And I'm like, what the hell? And I looked, and I couldn't tell in the photos if she also is a dog daycare person and provides dog daycare, or if her dog's been to multiple different caregivers, because there is like a ton of different dogs that's around in different environments and different people. And so I'm not sure exactly how that breaks down, because there's a lot of dogs in her photos. So either she also provides care, which is great, fine, no big deal, or she's had her dog to multiple of her sitters, which tells me that maybe you're not that great a fit for anybody. That's why you keep on finding more people, because people will make up reasons not to take you back. So it's kind of a red flag in that situation as well. So, but who knows, it's hard telling. And then I had one of them reached out like 11:43 p.m. and I responded back within a minute, and then ghosted, nothing, still don't respond back. I'm like, the fuck, man, people are weird and strange. And I do know there for a while there were some local people here that were getting their friends to request dates, especially busy holiday dates like that, for long stays, because until I accept that or archive it, it keeps me from showing up in anybody else's search. So there was a real rampant thing of that for a while, where other rover sitters were having their friends and themselves were booking a bunch of sitters for these different dates, not responding, because as long as it sets are unanswered, it doesn't let me search anybody else to show up. Even if I take multiple dogs at a time, it's only one dog. Don't care. Rover wants to encourage us to hurry up and finish all of our bookings, but when the owners don't respond, how am I supposed to finish a booking? So I just archive shit right away if they don't respond. That way I show up in searches again, because a lot of my regular clients still go back through Rover, and I can then see the dates I'm open. So kind of is what it is there. But yeah, a nice little leftover dinner. Ended up watching episode 2 of Wentworth, and then also my father-in-law got his TV in. So when I got back from my run, I went over and was cleaning the garage out, and I thought, well, we got an empty trash can, I'll clean out some of the stuff in the garage that I haven't used since I moved. So if I haven't used it since I moved, I definitely don't need it anymore. So it's been over a year now, and started throwing stuff away. So I went ahead and filled up a trash can full of stuff. He came out to ask me what I was doing, and I told him. And then he said he got the TV in, I want to know about mounting it, whatever. I guess apparently it falls on me to mount it. So I asked him if he got new brackets for it, a new wall hanger. He goes, no, I just want to have. I'm like, is it rated for a TV this big? So it's like an 80-inch TV or something, a massive TV. And he goes, well, I don't know, I assume it is. So I was okay, went ahead, went back over, got myself cleaned up because I was pretty gross. So I'm going to come over and look at the TV, see what the brackets look like. I pull it apart, and I don't see anywhere to mount it on the wall. So I finally found out where it's supposed to be. But the screws they give you aren't long enough to do anything with, but they actually give you some weird little plugs that then screw in the back TV that then extend the bolt hole out. It's a really dumb design, but it's what it is. So I got it figured out. I got the TV sitting on the floor at the bottom, styrofoam on it. Slid a chair over in front of it so can't knock it into it and knock it over kind of thing. And I told him, I said, get all your HDMIs and all that kind of stuff, figure out exactly which one you want to go where. So if your DVD player goes into HDMI 2, we want to put it back into 2. If it goes into 1, we put it back into 1. What it is, so your brain is used to doing that way to get there. You don't have that set up, like your Xbox such and such, then you put it back on there. So not sure he fully understood what I was saying, but who knows. So I'll have to go over there and put it up on the wall. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to do it, but before long I'll do it, and it'll be fun. So he's not about having Paul help him. Paul's his age. Fuck, Paul's 70, 80 years old, whatever. Also, and he can hardly stand up anymore. What good's he gonna do me? So I said I'm better off doing it by myself. So we'll have to see how that works out and go from there. Just not sure how well I'm gonna be able to mount an 80-inch TV on a rack. Now, if they bought one of the ones that like swivels out and tilts and stuff, life would be a whole lot easier. But I'll take the old one down. I put the old one up and down 3 times now, mounted it and dismounted it 3 times. So, and it's not that much smaller than this thing. It's 70 inch or something, 65 inch, I'm not sure the hell it is. So, but yeah, gotta get that down, get the bracket off it, make sure I make the bracket fit the new TV, and then get it reinstalled. Problem is, once I take it down and the bracket doesn't fit it, I don't feel like putting it back up until I order a new bracket, new wall mount for the new TV. So he's gonna be without a TV for a few days until the new bracket gets here. So kind of is what it is. But yeah, get done with that, getting back out to the house, basically just chilling out, you know, the dogs, and I have myself my Advent cigar of the day, and knocked it out, checked in, and we're doing a poker night again tomorrow night. So it's still on. I guess there's fewer guys this time, which probably was all nice. The table was a little full last time. It was hard to reach everybody. We were dealing out cards and stuff. So hopefully we'll have fun, have a good time, and go from there. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.